Tensions between the United States and China are heating up again, but this time, the Trump administration appears to be signaling that a potential deal could still be on the table. Over the weekend, President Donald Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance sent a mix of messages, both warning Beijing over its latest trade restrictions and hinting that the door to diplomacy remains open. Speaking Sunday, Vance urged China to, quote, choose the path of reason amid what he called an ongoing negotiation between the world's two largest economies. He claimed the U.S. holds more leverage if the standoff drags on, but suggested there's still room for compromise. Trump himself posted a surprisingly conciliatory message on Truth Social, writing, don't worry about China, it will all be fine. Highly respected President Xi just had a bad moment. He doesn't want depression for his country, and neither do I. The USA wants to help China, not hurt it. That tone caught markets off guard, coming just days after Trump announced sweeping 100% tariffs on Chinese goods and threatened new export restrictions on U.S. software and aircraft parts. Analysts say the message is clear. Trump wants to keep the pressure high, but also offer President Xi Jinping a way out of the crisis. Economists at Goldman Sachs wrote that recent moves on both sides suggest a wider range of possible outcomes than before. But the most likely scenario is that both countries will eventually pull back, leading to an indefinite pause in tariff escalation. Markets reacted instantly. Stocks, oil, and crypto tumbled Friday when the new trade fight erupted. But U.S. futures rebounded early Monday after Trump's latest remarks signaled a softer stance. China's Ministry of Commerce, however, warned Washington not to, quote, threaten with high tariffs at every turn, and urged further negotiations instead of confrontation. Still, U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer said China's new export controls were a power grab that would not be tolerated, though he admitted that talks before the November 1st deadline could calm the markets. Greer also pointed out that China's export restrictions haven't yet taken effect, calling this a window for diplomacy. Meanwhile, Goldman economists believe China may be trying to extract greater concessions, possibly even getting the U.S. to roll back some existing tariffs. But they warned of the opposite risk too, a return to triple-digit tariffs on both sides if negotiations fail. Vance emphasized that Trump values his relationship with President Xi, calling it a friendship built on mutual respect. But he made it clear that the U.S. has the upper hand and the patience to wait. We have a lot of leverage, Vance said. The hope is that we don't have to use it. But if we must, we will. The coming weeks will reveal whether Washington and Beijing can steer away from another full-scale trade war, or if this latest flare-up will send the global economy into another round of uncertainty. If you found this analysis useful, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe for more weekly updates.